So our first note, like I say, is A. It's on the second ledger line down. It's a crotchet, finger one push, like I said, on beat 3. So 1, 2, 3. And in the first main bar, coming up after that, you've got a chord of D major and a bass note of D. Now, these have got asterisks, again, peculiar to my music. If I want you to play D major chord or D bass on the push, I put asterisks. So it's these two buttons here. It's buttons 2 and 1, outside row, push. So the button 2 is the D bass and button 1 is the D major chord. So I use fingers 1 and 2 on buttons 1 and 2, and that works pretty well. So in this first main bar, you've played the A in the previous bar. Now you're going to the button below. It's D, it's the root note. That note's on the push, the first note is on the push, and it's a minim, so it's 2 beats. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Now, on the third beat of the bar, you've got the note E, which is the same button pulled out, and you can notice the dagger underneath, which means you can play this note without repressing the button. Just pull it out. So that's what I call a dagger note for future reference. Now, above that E note, it says no chord, NC, and it says air, because you're going to need to use your air button to get air into the bellows, so you've got plenty of air for the oncoming, up and coming push notes. So you've got there, see? As I play that E, on this Hohner, it's a button that pushes down. It might be a button that pushes in for you if you've got a posh box, but whatever you do, you'll need to get some air into your bellows as you play that E. And don't forget, if you use the air button, you lose compression, so you have to, in this case, pull a bit harder so you don't have any perceived loss of volume. Now in bar number 2, remember the pickup bar is bar 0, the bar we've just done is bar 1, so this is bar 2. Again, we've got a minim and a crotchet, a 2 beat note and a 1 beat note. So we've got F sharp staying in position
on this instrument is button number 5. If you've got a third button start, it'll be button number 4. So it's F sharp and then keep pushing, and A is the button below that little finger. So you've got fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice in that bar you've got the D major chord and the D bass. And you can keep that bass note and that chord sustaining all the way through that bar. So from the beginning, pull the bellows out, of course. Fairly slow. Don't play it too slowly, because obviously the slower you play it, the more air you're going to need in your bellows.